Good afternoon. Stockton, California, a little thunder, a little rain. Thought it was May. Well, things are going back and forth. You got to go with the flow. So today, I thought I would give you an update on 3 projects. I'm really trying hard not to build anything else. Once I get that itch going, it's hard not to scratch, but I really am trying to get this stuff done so I can get on to other projects. I've had, I think, some of these over a year built out, or 90 to 95% built out, and some, the ones that aren't 100s, because I need to paint them before I apply them, and then put them on my shelves, because you've seen, if you've watched my past videos, I have lots of space now thanks to my father-in-law making these shelves. So I want to show you what I have going, and from there we'll get into a few things. Okay, so let's get this started. Okay, first of all, I'll make this real quick. I promise, no whining, no crying, just informational. If you like my channel, please make sure the bell on the ones you're following, and this is my own personal ones. I noticed this, ones that I have that I'm really fond of weren't coming up, and I was finding they were out there, they just weren't popping up. The bell needs to be black, and I'm sure most of you know that. Just for a few that don't, I had to go through mine, and I didn't put them all black just because you can see the difference. Okay, that's it. So on to this. Okay, so this is where I started to build and shouldn't have, but I did anyway. Tiger II production turret, or better known maybe as the Hensel turret. I got the basic paint on. I'm going to do a camouflage pattern, and if I like it, I'm going to keep it that. If I don't, I'm going to do an offshoot of that with a whitewash and another kind of stripe. So the better I'm getting a masking off and stuff like that, I'm willing to take on challenges. Now, you can tell I don't have the side skirts on. So right here is where the primer would be in German factories. AK Interactive paints have great colors that are supposed to be war colors. I think they are. Anyway, so I just made a line and painted this. So when the fenders are off, you would see that the paint wouldn't be underneath the fenders if you lost them all. It would be the primer. At least that's what I'm told. So, and you see I drilled the holes where the pins would be to hold that skirt on. So a little more realism. I drilled out those holes, and that was fun doing that, but it's all fun, isn't it? I've got everything on the front except for the light. I'm gonna wait till after the camo and see how that goes. And I know I've shown you this before. These are the racks to hold the spare tracks, which hang nicely on there. And I put added pins on there and whatnot. I also put the grates on the back. You can see that. Let's see if I can. Okay. So I might have to do one more coat, because on the side underneath I sprayed them straight down. And you see the sides, if you got a fine eye, you'll see there's still a little bit brass. So I came up with, from another channel, you can stain these, and these are ones that have to apply on the back still. I stained it with Track Pro. So that's the normal black the brass would be once you use this Track Pro. And you just have to be patient. I think it took a total of me slightly brushing, using a brush. Of course, don't use your best ones. And just getting the oxygen off the surface, and give this black Track Pro a chance to work. Not an expert on this stuff. I watch the VMS channel that makes these products, and that's where I get my information from. So that's the progress on the Tiger II and getting there. That's been a lot of fun with the metal tracks and everything. And this one you've seen a couple times. I did a different tint on the Russian instead of staying with the dark green. I did a variation of both for some color variation, and I think it came out pretty good. And then I've got all the stowage to hand paint. Not a big fan of hand painting, so I always put it off. Shame on me. But it's got to be done for the full effect and for it to be done, correct? So since I've shown this before, I'm going to keep that a short premiere. And this is the T34-85, which I've yet to put in my collection because I have several T34-76s. And I know you know that's, people have watched my channel before. The T34-76 is my favorite Russian tank of World War II. So I also did a color variation on this. It wasn't very interesting to me until I did it because I had the dark Russian green on there and it just looked blah. But now I did the variation and maybe I did too much of the light, but it looks so much better. I can't wait to get some pin washing on that. And just a little bit of chipping and stuff. Like I said, for me, I don't like doing massive chipping. I just don't. I like enough for a realistic effect. Like I said, I either go tank museum, clean build, or I go week in the field, occasional chipping. That's just me. I'm more of into, this is a reflection of World War II. Obviously, it's not the real thing going into battle, so it's my choice, and that's my choice what I'm doing, those two venues. I've done one, Jag Panther, with a little bit more weathering than the rest of them I've done, and it turned out pretty good. I liked it. Maybe I'll go that way again. Who knows? I did want to show you some things that I've changed. Let me just go up here real quick. So I have, I put all my, no, that's too close, isn't it? I put all my projects that I had to do that were formerly in the closet. You know, where things are in the closet, you're just not thinking about it. And I wanted to put this right in front of my face. So I had no choice, but every day I come in the hobby room to take a look at it. And hey, Rick, you need to finish this stuff. You know what I mean? So that's the pressure I'm putting on myself. Top shelf is the 3 current projects. And this is just temporary. I put it in front of my face because shame on me, these have gone on too long. And I had to put those 3 boxes I had here full of stuff over to the side. And they're down below and they're kind of tight. I can't see into them like I did the bookcase. So it's pressure on me. If I don't like it, I need to fix it by finishing my projects. So pressure I'm putting on myself regarding that. And I just, here we go, change the view. That's just something I think might work with me. I'm a little stubborn. I don't like leaving this room sometimes, but I've made things kind of easy for my airbrushing. So I've been down there more because it makes more sense than I had it. I used to have the airbrushes up here in the hobby room and I had to bring them up and down during the project. Because maybe that kind of stuff gets in my head. It's like, I don't want to do that. And so I moved everything closer. Okay, so this is where I put my airbrushes. And my sonic cleaner is right above it. A few supplies. The main paints that I use, I'm going to keep down here, so because why not? And for those of you who haven't seen my earlier videos, I put all my airbrushes into cigar boxes because they seem to fit pretty good. I think it keeps it drier inside for any moisture that might still be there. And I just put them back up in here. And that's this first floor. I just came from the second floor. And this is just the laundry room. But I do right here, I'll do all my cleaning of the airbrushes. My main cleaning supplies, I put them in a container with a lid. And just keep the lid on for anyone who comes in here and wash their hands. I don't have to get all, hey, watch out for my tools in there kind of thing. I can just, well, screw it. It's covered. So anyway, just wanted to show you that. I'm going to go back upstairs. And I forgot to show you this. This is the leftover track that I have. The tow cables and poles, I just need to paint this. Some exhaust covers, I did some two-way painting, basic black, which I'll do some rust on the pipes. The jack, the tow shackles, and the hooks. I don't think I'm going to mount the machine gun. That was, I lost a piece, couldn't find it, so I just not going to put it on there. Okay, so I just wanted to thank you for continuing to watch my channel. There are some difficulties I'm coming across, but I was advised by you guys and a personal friend, Angelo, just to have fun with the channel and try not to worry about what you suspect is going on, and just put out some good videos. So if you could do that thing with, make sure the subscribe bell is black fully, you should get all videos that I put out, and that's with anybody you follow on YouTube. I am grateful for YouTube to be able to start this channel. It's something I'm fully retired now, and it's something I get to do. I feel normal, like it's almost having a job, but not really. And it's something I love. So it's the first time in my life I'm trying to do something where it involves something I love doing. And so just please like and subscribe with the black bell showing for YouTube. And I'm also on Rumble X221945. Not a lot of usage on that platform, but it's okay. I thought I'd just spread it around and see how it goes. But I want to thank you very much for continuing to follow me. I hope I get some comments on this one so I can talk to you guys again. And I will put one out pretty soon. I put out some shorts that's me on the gun range in Vegas. Hope you guys enjoyed that. And I was out of town for 5 days, so that's why I couldn't get a full-length video out sooner. So thank you very much. Thank you for being patient with me, and we'll see you next time. Lock and load.